Back at 9:29, it is the bittersweet end to an era. The National Zoo saying farewell to the beloved pandas who have called DC home for the last 2 decades. In just a few hours, Meixiang, Tiantian, and Xiaoqiji will make their way back to China. Our Bob Barnard is live at the National Zoo this morning with the goodbye. We've been really, I guess, bidding them farewell, Bob, for a few weeks now since we've known that they were leaving, certainly now much sooner than we had originally anticipated.
That's right, Jeanette. We had a sense that it was going to be sometime early December. Then we found out a couple of weeks ago, probably in the first half of November. And then we learned midday yesterday that we could announce at 7 o'clock this morning that the panda bears were leaving today. Joining us to talk about this is Pamela Baker-Masson. She is one of the communications chiefs here at the National Zoo. Pamela, I know it's been a busy morning. We haven't had access to you guys. We heard from Dr. Smith, Brandy Smith, earlier. Tell us about the timing and the fact that you kind of didn't want anybody knowing about it until this morning, even though you knew and alerted us yesterday that today was the day.
Right. It's a very complex movement. Multiple airports, airlines, export, import permits, very, very complicated. So when the date became known to us, we had already planned all those public celebrations, but we really never tell the actual day that an animal is moving, whether it's a giant panda, a tiger, an elephant. We just, for safety and well-being of the animals and staff involved.
I mean, I didn't prep you for this, but what would be the concern? That there'd be a rush to the zoo last night? People thinking this is the last time we'll be able to lay our eyes on these creatures?
Well, we have had a lot of visitors in the past few weeks, for sure. And yes, everybody has known that the pandas would be leaving. So we've had an increase in visitation. But just really, the staff have to concentrate on what they're doing. And we just need to minimize distractions. We need to make it safe. And there were 3 bears moving. It was complicated.
And we know some veterinarians will be traveling with them to China, right? For everybody else, yourself included, who've gotten to know these beloved creatures, especially Tiantian and Meixiang for 23 years, the mood, how's everyone doing emotionally?
Oh, 2 staff, 1 vet are on the plane. It's a hard morning. I can't deny it. I've been working with these pandas for 17 years, and it's been a big part of our professional lives. We're pretty attached, and, there's a great satisfaction. We've achieved so much, but we're all pretty attached. We just have to look forward. We have to look forward to new pandas. We're very hopeful. I'm convinced we will have pandas in our near future.
Has the minister who was here with Dr. Smith kind of made any assurances, or is it just a hope?
No, well, we dialogue with our counterparts, the Chinese scientists in Chengdu and in Wolong, right? They know what we're interested in. We put together a whole science plan. We're very interested in another reproductive pair, right? So we talk about all of that, but the first goal is to get these pandas back to China. We've known that. We've been talking about it. And now, in the new year, we can begin to think about, okay, what's the future? And in the meantime, we're going to renovate those habitats. It's an excellent opportunity without animals in there. We can do smoke evacuation. We can rehab the interiors. We are going to get a lot of work done.
We're showing our viewers the trucks leaving now. There's an image of the trucks heading out to Dulles Airport. Will other animals take over the exhibit at some point?
Construction first, renovation, right? And then, yes, we have other animals that we may move in to improve the visitor experience so it's just not empty. We'll find out that in a couple of months.
And last thing I can think of now, Pamela, is what do you expect in terms of your visitation here at the zoo? I mean, these were your biggest attractions. I mean, are you prepared for fewer people coming not realizing they're gone and being disappointed, and the ripple effects of that?
Hard to know because it's free to come to the Smithsonian's National Zoo, right? Part of the beauty of the Smithsonian. We know that people come just for the pandas. We know that, repeat visitors. But the preponderance of people, we think, come to see the pandas, but then they're going to go visit the Asian elephants or the great cats or the great apes or the small mammal house or the brand new bird house that just opened earlier this year. So people don't just come for the pandas, and I hope that they can just get to know some of the other animals.
Pamela, thank you very much. Appreciate your time and the care that you've given these animals over the years, and excuse me, and today getting them home.
Yeah, it's a little bittersweet, no denying that. But thank you on behalf of all of my colleagues.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Pamela Baker Masson, one of the many people here at the National Zoo who have fallen in love with these giant pandas that are now on the roadway to Dulles Airport, where, guys, soon they'll be boarding a special FedEx jet, the Panda Express, and supposedly wheels up around 1 p.m. this afternoon from Dulles.
You know what, we were sitting here chatting, Bob. Any indication of when the zoo actually found out what the day was going to be? Because I'm sure, you know, they were waiting to hear as well, and obviously they had to prepare more than like we just found out midday yesterday.
Yeah. Right. Pamela, just one quick question. Holly's asking, when did you find out that today was the day? Did we know? Because it had been early December, then we were told mid-November. At that point, did you know it was going to be today?
Yes. We never had a date, a firm date. The MOU expires December the 7th. So that's why we have always been saying early December, early December. But then, you know, the date changed, to be perfectly honest with you. It kind of went back and forth in November. And then when we learned that it would be earlier November, we wanted to say, okay, come before mid-November. And we were especially thinking of people who might be traveling for the Thanksgiving holiday.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Well, they're now going to Atlanta.
Well, okay, enjoy Atlanta. Absolutely, nothing wrong with that.
Thank you, Pamela.
Okay.
Appreciate it. So there's your answer, Holly. It was kind of a moving target.
Yeah, I still don't know exactly when they found out that today, you know, today was the day, but they'll know how to console Atlanta when this happens to Atlanta. Perhaps next year.
If you're going to Atlanta, you have to pay to get into Zoo Atlanta, too. I think we should say that. That's
okay, you know what I'm going to do, Bob?
Good point,
I'm going to tell you, too, before you go, I'm going to put a plug in for the Western Lowland Gorillas at the National Zoo, because remember, they just had a baby. I actually went and saw the baby, and when I went to see the pandas again, I went in October, I went down to check on the baby again, still there with Mom. You can have a good time at the National Zoo with the gorillas.
They're fascinating. They are fascinating.
They are fascinating. Exactly. I often think they're making fun of me when they're looking at me. I have to be honest. When I'm in the Great Ape House.
They probably are.
They probably are. The Great Ape House. But it's a good stop. So don't sleep on our National Zoo just because we don't have pandas.
I agree. I think there are other animals now that get to step into the spotlight, if you will. Now
they're all like, it's fun, we are tired.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my. All right, still a bittersweet.
That's what she just said.
There you go. Clearly, everybody's paying closer attention, even more so. Producer Kyle, tell me that one more time. I think we're going to be... Oh, actually, I mean, let's call it Way Back Wednesday, not Throwback Thursday. We've got some video to show you here of the pandas. Of course, we've got a ton of video of their time here, and each one more adorable than the last. I'm not sure which one of the pandas this is, but this might be my favorite video. The pandas just rolling down the hill, especially snow-covered hill, is the cutest. Amazing. So we'd love to show it off. We have obviously the videos that we've taken, but also the videos that you all have sent us. We've gotten a ton of them using hashtag GoodDayDC. We know you've got them on your phone, so send them our way. Pictures, videos, we love to see them. And this is the Panda Express back from February of 2017. Panda coverage continues this morning. We'll have a lot more on the other side of the break. Stay with us. We'll be right back.